There we go.
Oh, get on with it, you son of a whore.
Is that any way to speak about her mother?
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Oh my
Waiting in the bay.
God.
Who's helping you? Ferris.
Ferris.
You have more friends than you thought.
Oh my God, no! Oh my God, I can't believe it, I can't believe it. I don't believe it, I don't believe it. No, no. Jamie, Jamie, I love you.
At the top of the stairs. Knock on it twice.
Oh, I can't believe it, Jamie. Jamie. Oh, I can't believe we did that. That's so sad. And beautiful at the same time.
Thank you. My life. Quickly now.
Damn. Damn, Tyrion. Damn, Tyrion. No. No, no, too easy. No, I don't believe it. No, 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 no. No. Oh, he went back. Oh my God, what is he doing? Amazing. Oh, well, I mean, I thought it was going to be Shay, but not because any particular reason, just that was so weird. Now he's killed her. Shay and Tywin.
I'm sorry.
God. Don't end there, come on. Do it. I'm confused. I'm confused. Was Jamie... Because Jamie actually helping him? Was he about to walk to his death? Okay, I get that... I get that he went back to see, to check. But this is...
Yeah. But I'm crossed though. I think it was at the soft spot. You wanted to be dead. Yes. But you refused to die. I respect that. I admire it. You fight for what's yours. I never let them execute you. Is that what you fear? Never let them. You're my son.
I don't know whether to believe him or not, I can't tell.
Who? Shit. Tyrion. But down.
Shoot him.
With human hands.
Shoot him.
Doesn't matter. She's a fool.
Mm, mm.
And what, father in the privy?
Yeah, he will. He will. He would.
You're my son.
Nope.
No, enough of this nonsense. Afraid of a dead horse?
Yes. Good. Good.
I am your son. I have always been your son.
Ugh. I must hurt like a motherfucker.
What have you done? Quickly.
I can't believe it. Dude.
I brought you this far.
Does that mean he decided to leave at that moment? I'm not quite. I mean, the eunuch. Did he decide to leave at that point? I can't quite tell. Okay, I saw this scene in a wallpaper on YouTube on Google search. Arya's growing up really fast. Amazing.
How did you?
Oh, Valamagulis.
Of course. You should overcome.
Arya, you're the best. Amazing, damn amazing. Okay, shit. I wrote down Jamie and Cersei just as a reminder. No point even talking about them two. Sure, Jamie was the one to free him. Am I surprised at that? I'm a little bit surprised. I'm surprised and thankful and hopeful because he's turning out to be a good guy. So even though him and Cersei are having their thing, his loyalty to his brother hasn't diminished. Cersei's going to be pissed at that. Their father is dead. Tywin. Um, and the eunuch helped. That was 50-50. He just does. He plays his own little game, so you can never really tell. Okay. I'm just trying to think what to say regarding it. Great, but obviously this means, you know, he will no longer have any type of power. He escaped essentially from being executed. Whether his father, so Shay was sent to. Wow, that could mean so many things. Was she a mole from the beginning? Did she do it midway? Really hard to say. So that whole episode in itself seemed to be so many questions I have that I don't really have answers to. But that's it. thanks for watching. In a second, we're going to cut to questions and answers, so you guys get more thoughts thoughts out of myself and also Zane about this damn season that just passed us. And yeah, please subscribe, like, comment, and catch you guys in the next one.
ठीक है. Hello, it's Zain Ali here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are having a special Q&A session with Mr. Qasim at the end of season 4. Hello, Qasim.
Hello,
Qasim, how are you today?
I'm doing good, and you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Qasim, welcome at the end of season 4. First of all, I would like to ask you, how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling excited.
That's good, that's good. And at the end of season 4, Qasim, my first question would be, um, according to what you predicted about season 4, how much of your prediction or expectation season 4 has met? Were there any surprises according to what you were thinking before?
I didn't expect Joffrey to die, even
Okay.
though, as you know, I was a little
You were quite happy
mm,
when he died.
a little bit too happy, maybe a little bit
Hmm.
too happy about a 17-year-old boy being killed. But considering what he was like personality-wise, and him being a king, probably was a good thing for everybody.
Mm. You said you were not expecting, but you still made a prediction about him dying. So you were expecting him to die in some other season?
No, well, I think I wouldn't call it a prediction. I think maybe it was a prediction, but I think I was more like hoping. Oh no, it was a prediction because I was saying maybe it was either going to be.
Mm,
I was hoping it was going to be Sansa or his own mother that kills him, but it was
mm.
kind of a prediction slash hope because obviously I don't like him. No one does.
You were quite like overjoyed and happy when he
Mm,
died.
I was. I was.
Okay, Qasim, because it's the end of season 4, and first of all, I would like to start with the most shocking, probably scene you might have seen at the end of season 4, which I'm referring back to your prediction about Tyrion and Shay. So, in episode 10, when you saw what happened with Shay, would you like to comment something about that?
So my prediction was, um, I can't remember if that particular scene was actually even in season 4 because it's been getting. I watched obviously. I'm watching them regularly, but there was a scene where Shay and Tyrion were, they were just talking to each other. Saying she was saying, "I am yours," and "I am yours, and you are mine."
Hmm.
It probably was season 4, but it was that was the first time I think I was saying things like that relationship is too perfect, and then it went on to um, her leaving, and then I
Hmm.
said that was a bit too simple, a bit too straightforward, and I said that she's gonna come back, or she's
Hmm.
gonna be captured. Or I think it was Bronn. Who was it? It was Bronn that took her.
Bron who sent her. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I was thinking that maybe Bronn is going to be plotting something with her, and she would come back somehow, or Cersei is going to kidnap her, something like
Hmm.
that. But that didn't happen. But yeah, I said that she was going to be killed. But obviously, the last
Well,
thing I was thinking was that it was
yeah.
going to be him.
Yeah, so that's what I was just going to ask. That seeing her die from hands of Tyrion, what do you think? What, do you think because of the court scene that she said, like she accused him wrongly, and that's why he wanted to like finish it that way?
What do you mean?
You know the court scene where she said, "Oh, do you remember? I'm a whore,"
Hmm.
and Tyrion even says to her as well, "Please don't, please
Please
don't."
don't. Yeah.
Right?
Hmm.
So, do you think is that the court scene is the reason Tyrion then executed her.
No,
What do you think?
no, because he was probably thinking something along the lines of maybe Cersei did something or his
Hmm,
father did something to make her say that. But obviously, when he found her in his father's bed, then
hmm.
obviously the puzzle joined together, and he realized that.
And
Uh,
then that's the scene probably when he lost it. Like, as you said, he might be 50-50 about her,
yeah,
but then when he found her in the bed.
but what I'm confused about or unsure about is that whether at what point. I mean, they haven't explained. Was she Was she with uh was she with um Tywin from the beginning, plotting, or
No, 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 no.
halfway, or
Probably, I think after Qasim, he sent her. I think she changed. Do you remember she cried as well when Bronn was about to take her? I think that is the changing scene where she doesn't want to go away from Tyrion, but because of all that dilemma, she kind of probably went against him and went up to such an extent
no,
where
that doesn't really explain
because
it.
because Qasim, did you notice that it's nothing clearly in that episode or even before that with her plotting with Cersei or her father. If you been like noticing
Yeah, I
anything
mean
like,
that doesn't mean it didn't happen, but it
but there should have been Qasim if there a hint at least.
yeah. But no, I still feel like that needs to be explained. I don't know if it will be or it won't be, or
Okay. Okay. So Qasim, what do you think about Tyrion and his father scene at the end of season 4, episode 10?
yeah, it was a good scene. Tyrion was hoping for a proper answer from his father, which obviously, even though Tywin was sitting on the toilet, he
Mm-hmm.
still, had uh, something to say essentially, even right at the end, which was quite entertaining. Um,
And do you think, Qasim, that Tyrion did the right thing by killing his father because he hated him, according to the episode and the dialogue?
I'm not really sure whether that's the right question to ask. I'm not sure whether it's right.
No, I'm saying it, Qasim, in the context of what was happening, like in the court room as well, and later on, where he knew that he did not kill Joffrey, but he still wanted that for Tyrion.
I mean, I think Tyrion didn't do it because he wanted to get power. He did it purely out of revenge. Um, that was it. He did it purely out of revenge.
Hmm.
I still can't answer your question because obviously for him, that what means it was a good thing for him, and obviously a bad thing for
Lannister family.
for the Lannister family.
Hmm.
But it's yeah, that's essentially what it was because he went straight into his father's room, right? Um, was he planning on killing him straight away? I don't know. He didn't have a weapon with him when he went into the room.
Yeah, he might probably came to ask questions, but he found Shay over there
Yeah, but what he did, yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, it was just purely revenge.
on both Shay and
Yeah,
Tywin.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Qasim, what do you think about Jamie now? What do you think about his character now at the end of season 4?
Yeah. So obviously we found out his story um, from the starting from the last season, I think, about him and the Mad King and what he did. So obviously we've kind of seen a different side of him, and where he's become more of a likable character. And then he hooked up in this episode, season episode 10, with um, Cersei again, and then he freed his brother. So that's all a little bit confusing, but obviously he has still loyalty to him.
So You think that Jamie's character is becoming more likable?
Yeah, definitely because of his story regarding the Mad King, and also because of Brienne.
Nice. So, Qasim, what do you think at the end of season four, and especially the episode 10? What do you think about Bran and how his story has now taken a new turn?
So there was his story has finally started going somewhere. He started off with us finding out that he had the ability to control a human, and now, well, I mean, we don't know too much yet, but still, it's kind of going in the right direction, and
He
obviously,
has reached, of course, Qasim, he has reached the
three.
three-eyed raven,
Okay,
and the
yeah.
tree where the three-eyed raven is.
Hmm.
And uh, if let me just ask you this question: that once he reached the three-eyed raven, uh, did you notice what he said to Bran? If you,
He said a few things, but one of the things he said is that I won't be able to make you walk again, but I'll be able to make you fly.
yeah, what do you think about that?
That could, seeing as this show is partly fantasy, that could mean literally fly or a different type of fly. But obviously, I'm not gonna know until later on.
But do you think that it's a kind of hint for something probably in the upcoming seasons, something which is
Big,
kind of
bigger and better.
yeah, bigger and better, and something which can keep the suspense about Bran?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, I hope so. I mean, something needs to happen with him, otherwise, keeping it dragging on for too long is just gonna get a bit annoying. It's just gonna feel like it's an unnecessary character. It needs to move
Mm,
forward.
okay. And Qasim, what do you think about Jon Snow at the end of season four and Stannis?
Um,
Jon Snow, you can comment first if you like.
yeah, I was thinking of Sam as well, but it's Jon Snow.
Jon
Uh,
Snow, Sam Qasim, and of course,
no.
ex-girlfriend who died in
Uh,
episode 9 as well. If you can
okay,
comment about those three characters.
okay. So yeah, Jon Snow. Obviously, his his first girlfriend, I suppose, is dead, and when that happened, I wasn't surprised at all. This essentially was his character development changing,
Mhm,
moving forward a little bit, and then Stannis just came out of nowhere. To be honest, I was thinking that when they were fighting the wildlings, why was there no one helping them at all?
mhm.
So obviously Stannis came out of nowhere, along with the
Okay, so Qasim, what do you think about Jon Snow and his story, and especially about episode 9, where Sam and his ex-girlfriend, uh, if you would like to comment about that?
yeah, starting with John, his story is moving forward quite slowly, but yet this is the first kind of development in terms of character development. His girlfriend is dead. It was yeah, a bit of a sad scene. Um, but yes, character development. So obviously, this is gonna push him forward in terms of his storyline. But to be honest, episode 9 was more about Sam and his new girlfriend, and he's going to be obviously a stepfather now,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool. But yeah, so that was a good episode, and obviously he grew some balls in that episode, became a bit more braver, which was
Mm-hmm.
very good. And yeah, that was it.
Okay. And what about Qasim, Daenerys? I think at the end of season four, you saw Daenerys in episode 10 locking up the dragons. What do you would you like to say? I mean, what would you like to say about Daenerys at the end of season four?
Am I mistaken? Wasn't there three dragons, or were there two? Always.
Two she locked up. One wasn't there.
Okay, so I was right. She has three.
She has three, but only two were locked up.
Okay. Is there a reason for that?
I think the third one doesn't probably listen, like because one of them is quite bigger,
Dominant.
like yeah,
Big and
like quite
dominant.
bigger, and the other two were still like not that big. They were smaller as compared
Okay.
to the yeah,
Okay, so it was those two causing the
and
problem, probably, yeah.
yeah, and the bigger one wasn't there anymore. Like he flies on his own now, according to up to season four. At the end of season
Okay.
four.
Um, yeah, I mean, that's obviously not a good thing, but obviously she needs to put some sort of type of control on them. But the question is now, how is that going to affect the relationship between the dragon and Daenerys themselves? Is that going to be a good thing? Are they going to turn against her? Is she going to feed them? What's going to happen? So things like that. I mean, I don't think she's going to kill them. That would be, well, she could, but that would be quite extreme. I mean, if she
Hmm.
wanted to kill them, but yeah, who knows?
And overall, Qasim, do you think Daenerys' story is going in the right direction so far, or do you think it's
Definitely.
it's slowly is it
No,
slow?
no. It's going good. She's gaining her army very quickly, um, and I like how they kind of they slowed down a little bit, and they were talking about how she needs to take care of the people that she's freed, the slaves and things like that. So it's showing quite a few clips of her dealing with the slaves and what it's like to be someone with a lot of power. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, it's going definitely in the right direction, and I don't know if she needs more military to take over the next kingdom, but it should be probably happening in the next
She
season.
I mean, you mean she's gaining power with every season? She's becoming more stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Qasim, you can comment about Stannis and Cersei if you like.
Cersei. Um, well, I mean, Cersei, she, um, what's the word? She confronted her father about her relationship between her and her brother, and now that doesn't even matter, seeing as Tywin is dead. Um, that doesn't matter anymore. And obviously, she's going to stay around for a bit because she wanted to take care of her son, who's going to be the king. Because obviously, she doesn't trust
Marjorie,
Marjorie. Yeah, she doesn't trust her. And yeah, that's it.
and what about Stannis? Would you like to comment anything?
Yeah, so I'm a bit. I was trying to figure out when they came in to help the Night's Watch. Um, so when they were coming in, obviously from that distance, you can't really see which flag it is, which house it is. But when it turned out to be him, I was surprised, and on top of that, I was thinking previously, why were they not helped? Why were they not helped at all? Maybe we'll find out the answer to that, or maybe no one knew. I mean, all they have to do is send a raven.
Qasim, what would you like to say about Sansa and Theon Greyjoy?
Um, yeah, so I probably mentioned this as already, but obviously this is the Q&A. So Sansa and Littlefinger are basically a duo in some sorts, and I predict that they're going to be. First of all, that coupling is very weird. That was the last thing I was expecting. But going forward, I think they're going to be in some sort of relationship together, probably. And I don't. And I think also this is their way of gaining power. I don't know if it's going to be military power or just going to be social power. I don't know. Considering she escaped from Joffrey. But yeah, obviously this is basically it's power related thing that they're both doing. And who was the other person you mentioned?
Theon, Qasim, do you think he would ever escape from the torture? Anything? What you think about Theon?
Yeah, that's I commented on that as well. He's, you know, prior to being captured and tortured and mutilated, I didn't really find him a very particular interesting character. But seeing as what has happened to him, it's shown that he's actually quite a good actor. That's one thing I
Mm,
noticed. But going forward, it could. I don't know. I mean, I really don't. I don't know. I mean, I think it could. Um, yeah, no, no, sorry, I mentioned this before. I said I hope that he continues in a good way to become a more interesting character and maybe even get revenge. I don't know, but I just hope because I know I can see that he's becoming more of a he's a good actor, so he should get a decent part in whatever he's doing going moving forward. Whether it'll happen or not, I don't know.
okay. And Kasim, my last question would be Arya, because at the last scene of episode 10, season 4, she was seen going to Bravos to see uh, Jacob. So,
Taken. Yeah.
what would you like
So
to say something
I
about?
think this is the season where her story started moving a bit, moving forward a bit. She is
I mean, you're trying to say that now Arya's story started properly. Are you saying that, or
no, no. I'm not even saying that. I wouldn't say that. She's just been because she's been someone's prisoner for a while, so it's just moving slowly. But thanks to the Hound, he's kind of helping her with protecting her
protected
and
her?
helping her. Because if
But
she was a
she's no longer in Hound's.
no, no, she isn't, and she's not even in Brienne's care as well, because obviously she escaped. But obviously she was more than happy
As
to
you
be.
mentioned, Qasim, as you mentioned, Hound, I would just like to just add a question with Arya. You saw the scene where Brienne and Hound had a fight for Arya,
Okay,
but Arya still escaped.
yeah.
What do you think about the fight between
Okay,
Hound and Brienne?
to finish what I was saying about um, Arya, yeah, her story is moving forward slowly. The fact that she um, can laugh at particular situations, for example, she laughed at her auntie being dead, and also she happily killed a man or two. There's probably two now, I can't remember. Just stabbed them straight in the throat. It was the one that killed her friend. So she's obviously becoming a little trained killer. So that's obviously good. And the fight between the Hound and Brienne was amazing. Probably one of the best. Probably
Sword
probably
fights.
one of the best fight because it was a combination of sword fight and punching.
Mm.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a good fight. But I think yeah, it was a good fight. I was going to say that I was expecting her to win, but it was very close. It was very close. Either one could have lost. But
Mm.
yeah, that was a very good fight for sure.
And and you think that Arya's story is going to become interesting now, more
Yeah,
interesting?
it should do. I hope so. I hope so. She's going to be meeting that guy, Jaken, and I'm hoping for him to give her training to become an assassin and all of that good stuff.
Okay, Kasim, my last question is that any predictions you want to make for season 5? Any expectation or prediction?
Um, in terms of
Something you're hoping to see or you think will happen in the next season?
it's hard to say. It really is because things can just change just like that. But in terms of Arya, what I'm hoping for is for her to be trained by Jaken or someone within her that whatever they call organization. And Sansa, I think Sansa and Sansa and Littlefinger are probably going to be gaining more power. Arya just said, and who else is there? Obviously,
Jon Snow and
Jon Snow.
Daenerys.
Jon Snow Jon Snow. Jon Snow. I mean, he's gone back to the wall, so I don't know what his plans are for that. I mean, maybe he will join with
Stannis?
Stannis, but obviously he's not really meant to be going with that king unless they consider him the king. If
Hmm.
they consider him the king, then he would tell if he tells them to do something, he might do it. Um, and
Do you think, Qasim, that Daenerys will be ready in the next season to attack King's Landing yet or not?
I'm not sure about the numbers off the top of my head, but
But according to the power she has gained so far,
I
do you
mean
think?
she has definitely a lot of power. Yeah, for sure. Um,
Any prediction about that, or do you think she'll still probably prefer gaining more power
I
before
no,
that?
I think she would probably prefer to do more if she can. She will. Um, yeah, I mean she has very skilled warriors for sure. So there shouldn't be too much problems gaining it little bit by little bit. I mean, hopefully, I mean, obviously, I prefer because her story's going slowly. Hopefully, she just goes straight into it, things escalate and get interesting. But maybe who knows? Yeah,
And anything, Qasim, any prediction about Bran, Jamie, Cersei?
yeah. Jamie, haven't even commented on Jamie. Um I think Cersei's gonna probably think that Jamie did it, as in let him out. What does that mean, though? What does that mean in terms of their relationship? I don't know. And who was the other person? Tyrion. Tyrion, that is going to be a tricky one.
Yo, I was about to ask you that Tyrion's story. Any expectation where Tyrion might end up, and where will he go?
I'm just thinking, where would he go where he has friends? Um,
Any or you can or I should put this question like that. Do you want to see him somewhere after leaving the King's Landing?
yeah, yeah, no, that's not the. Obviously, I want to see more of him, but my thought is, where is he going to go where
Yeah,
people will welcome him? And I don't even have anything in mind. Maybe he'll go. Maybe this is a bit far fetched, but maybe he'll go and meet Daenerys. I don't know.
okay.
Um, but yeah, obviously I want to see him. We'll see how it goes.
And Qasim, anything? I think you already mentioned about Bran that his story you would like to see move forward,
Hmm.
probably in the next season. And that's it really from my side. If you want to comment anything else in your mind for season 5, you can do so.
Yeah, I mean, this episode I just watched obviously was very interesting, man, because obviously because of the fantasy element of it when the skeletons came up, and then there was a fight with that little girl, and she had that amazing power. And I thought I was very
The
excited.
children of the
Yeah, the
forest who
children of the
saved
forest. So I hope,
Bran.
yeah, I hope there's gonna be more of that. Yeah, but then other than that, very good season, and hoping,
So, Qasim, are you hooked into Game of Thrones
yeah,
finally now?
I was hooked in on season 3, episode 9.
Brilliant. Okay. Okay, Qasim, I would like to say to all the fans and viewers watching our videos, thank you very much for showing your support and love. Keep subscribing and keep supporting us. And I love the fact that we are getting more and more views every day because you guys watching our videos and liking it. Hopefully, after Game of Thrones, we'll bring something more interesting for you guys. And thank you very much. Over to you, Qasim.
Yeah, and yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, give us some feedback on how we're going, what your thoughts are, and we will catch you in the next one. Take care.